I slept so well last night. Feng Xiao is not here. It seems like he already went to court. It's not easy for Feng Xiao to be the emperor. Last night he just took the special medicine and he didn't have a good rest, but still went to court so early.
Go away!
Who is this?
Princess Wu, you can't go in. The emperor ordered that no one could disturb the concubine from sleeping.
Concubine Mian is just a witch. I must have a look at her face to see how she could mesmerize my brother. Get out of my way, or I'll get you punished.
Princess Wu, please don't give me a hard time.
What's wrong?
Wow, she's so beautiful. Is she a fairy?
Concubine Mian, it's my fault. I didn't stop Princess Wu.
That's okay. You can leave now.
Yes.
Princess Wu? I seem to hear from Feng Xiao that he has a younger sister named Feng Wu.
What? Are you the concubine Mian? I can't believe I just fell for a witch.
Witch? You called me witch?
It's you. You mesmerize my brother and make him run out of the palace all day long. He doesn't even come to play with me anymore. I order you to get out of the palace right now.
It's true that I often go out of the palace with Feng Xiao to find him the special medicine. But why did she suddenly call me a witch? I think someone is behind this.
Do you hear what I just said? Don't think I'd be afraid of you because you're pretty. I'm going to beat you for mesmerizing my brother. Let go of me.
Princess, you're wrong. I'm not a witch, I just know some magic tricks.
Magic tricks?
That's right. Princess, here you are.
Wow, you just make a flower out of nowhere. So you're only doing magic tricks?
I'll never lie to you. Sorry, Princess, I can't tell you I'm a fairy.
So you're not a witch, you're just doing magic tricks. What else can you do? Show me one more.
I will, but you need to tell me who told you I'm a witch first.
Chancellor of the Left told me. He said it had been spread out all over the palace. But now it seems like we're all wrong. You are not a witch, you just know how to do magic tricks.
Chancellor of the Left? Wei Yuji wanted to kill Feng Xiao before. If it was him who told Feng Wu the rumor, then his goal is not only me but also Feng Xiao.
I already told you. Show me one more trick.
Okay, I'll show you one more trick.
What's this?
It's the seed of a flower. You can take it back and plant it in your chamber. It'll blossom in a few days and it is very beautiful. The seed of lotus is my gift to you since we first met.
Wow, you can even make a pink seed. How awesome.
If I'm not good at this, how can make your brother happy?
So you're doing this for my brother too? Then you can remain in the palace to entertain him. I need to go now. I should hurry back to plant the seed.
The younger sister of Feng Xiao is really simple and cute, but the rumor of me being the witch that she said is not simple. What is Wei Yuji trying to do?
What kind of flowers can this pink seed produce? I'm looking forward to it.
Princess Wu.
Chancellor of the Left, why are you here?
Princess Wu, it's good to see you. Princess Wu, have you seen the witch?
Concubine Mian is not a witch. You're wrong about her. She's just doing magic tricks. See, she made this pink seed out of nowhere.
This silly princess is fooled by Yun Mian. It seems like I have to persuade her more. Princess, you've been cheated by the witch. Her tricks are actually witchcraft.
What? Witchcraft?
That's right. Think about it, Princess. How could the color of the seed be pink? The witch is full of cunning tricks. The seed must be one of the tricks she used to hurt you.
Huh? I wondered how can there be pink seeds in the world. Turns out the witch is trying to harm me. I'm going to tell my brother.
Princess, the witch must have mesmerized the emperor. He won't believe it if you tell some bad things about her. So the best way is to send someone to kill her directly.
What? Kill her? No way. My brother told me I can't just kill people. Chancellor of the Left, how could you think that?
Princess, she is not a human. She is a witch. If you don't kill her, she would harm the emperor. Would you let her harm your favorite brother?
Of course I wouldn't, but my brother told me I can't kill people. Never mind. I can go back and think of a way to kick her out of the palace first.
See you, Princess. It's a pity I can't persuade Feng Wu to kill Yun Mian, but it's enough to make Feng Wu believe that Yun Mian is a witch. If she could fight with Yun Mian, I can take this chance to make everyone believe Yun Mian is a witch. When word spreads that Feng Xiao has a witch by his side, his throne will no longer be secure. Then I can realize my ambition.
This is Lotus Seed. It has the air of Fairy Yun Mian. She is inside the Imperial Palace. I'm going to talk to her about the Heavenly Emperor.
Has Feng Xiao not been out of court yet? I need to tell him that it's probably Wei Yuji who spreads the rumor that I'm a witch.
Yunmian, help!
What's going on?
Let go of me!
The fox and god of the north? God of the north, why are you here?
Yunmian, this man is trying to kill me. I've had it. Help me hit him.
Nine-tailed demon fox, it's you who attacked me first.
I'm not a demon fox, I'm a fairy fox. I'm considered as an auspicious sign. I see you sneak around and don't look like a good guy. I attack you because I'm worried you do some bad things.
I'm a fairy. How could I do bad things? I see you're an evil creature. I shall teach you a lesson now.
Don't, it's all a misunderstanding.
It's not a misunderstanding. He is ugly and has a bad temper.
Just shut up. The fox is with me, she would never do bad things. She just loves playing around, don't mind her.
Never mind. I have my business to do. There's no need to waste time with a demon fox. Fairy Yunmian, I'm here for you.
For me? You're here for the black serpent, right? Sorry, god of the north, I picked the panacea grass in Yun Mountain to cure my host's illness. I didn't think I would break the seal of the black serpent, but I already killed it. I hope it wouldn't cause you any trouble.
Then my guess is right. It's understandable that my starry world is broken. Don't worry, it won't cause me any trouble. The black serpent had been sealed for hundreds of years, but it still wanted to go out. You already do me a favor to help me kill it.
That's good.
But that's not the reason I came to you. When the starry world is broken, I sense the air of the Heavenly Emperor. Do you know what's going on?
The heir of the Heavenly Emperor? Is he talking about the virtual shadow behind Feng Xiao? The solemn shadow indeed appeared again behind Feng Xiao in the starry word, and the soldiers even paid tribute to him. God of North, are you talking about the Emperor that is currently in charge of the heaven?
No, not him. He is the second son of the Emperor. I mean the eldest son. We honor him as the Great Heavenly Emperor.
Great Heavenly Emperor? How come I never hear of the Great Heavenly Emperor since I have stayed in heaven for hundreds of years?
It's normal that you don't know him. The Great Heavenly Emperor was endowed with extraordinary talents and invincible in battles. He could have inherited the throne, but 900 years ago, when the Great Heavenly Emperor was in isolation training, he suddenly died.
He died? He was so powerful. How could he suddenly die when he practiced? This is odd.
The Great Heavenly Emperor died 900 years ago, but his breath again appeared in the starry world. This thing is huge. I hope you can tell me everything you know.
The Great Heavenly Emperor? Will he be Feng?
Sorry, God of the North. I don't know anything about it. After I killed the black serpent, I just came back and nothing unusual happens.
Is that so? Maybe I was wrong. Well, then I won't disturb you any longer. I'll see you in heaven after you finish your task.
See you.
Judging from the appearance of Fairy Yun Mian and the nine-tailed fox, they clearly know something. Why didn't she want to tell me? Is she worried about something?
Yunmian, why didn't you let me say it? Feng Xiao ate the panacea grass and the virtual shadow appeared. So he may be the Great Heavenly Emperor.
You also said that's a possibility. If you tell him, Feng Xiao will get into trouble. You need to keep this a secret for Feng Xiao's safety. Before I'm sure about this, you should tell no one. Do you understand?
Fine, he is your man. I'll do as you say.
He is not my man. Don't say that. Feng Xiao came back from the court.
Speaking of the devil, you go and find your man. I'll find some fun in other places.
Don't mess around with the fairy again. The death of the Great Heavenly Emperor. The virtual shadow behind Feng Xiao. Does Feng Xiao really have some connections with the Great Heavenly Emperor?
Mian, where are you?
Feng Xiao, I'm here.
Mian, where did you go? Are you gonna leave me again?
Of course not. The fox was here, so we chatted for a while.
I'm glad to hear that. Did anyone pick on you today?
Pick on me? Why?
Today, when I went to court, some ministers in the court said that you were a witch and asked me to drive you out of the palace. I gave them a lecture. Then I found out that most of them were close to Wei Yuji. So I guess there's something fishy going on. I came straight here, as I fear that someone might hurt you after hearing these rumors.
I knew it was Wei Yuji.
You knew? Mian, what happened?
Feng Wu came to me before and said I was a witch and asked me to move out.
What? Feng Wu came to you before. How dare she? I must teach her a lesson. How could she be so rude to you? Let go of me.
I'm not finished yet. She wasn't rude to me. She said Wei Yuji told her that. Well, technically, she helped us.
Fine. Since she hasn't gone too far, I'll give her a warning this time and forbid her from coming here again. But as for Wei Yuji, he not only spread rumors in the court, but also instigated my sister to target you. It seems that he can't wait.
Can't wait for what? Feng Xiao, have you guessed the purpose of Wei Yuji's doing?
He wanted the court to think that I was addicted to beauty and will lose the support of the ministers gradually. When the time comes, he's gonna start a rebellion in the name of rooting out evil around me. Since he can't wait anymore, then I'll give him a chance.
Feng Xiao, what are you going to do?
As he wishes, I will pretend to be a king who is addicted to beauty, and then lure him out. Kitong Batong,
Yes, Your Majesty.
spread the words that I was addicted to beauty and didn't care about the country at all.
Huh?
Go!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Feng Xiao is trying to speed things up to lure Wei Yuji into action. Well then, I'll stay by his side and protect him.
Mount Kunlun Jiangdu.
Jiangdu is close to Mount Kunlun, and the energy gathered here is abundant, which is very suitable for me to replenish my energy. On my command, show yourself, Shadow Snake. This statue is formed by my power, and it will suck up the dragon energy here in a few days. By that time, my power is gonna soar, and I'll take revenge on Yun Mian and kill her.
Work harder. Get ready. Action.
You evil witch, show yourself. If you have the gut to seduce other people's husbands, then why don't you have the gut to show up right now?
Louder. We must alert that witch girl today.
Your Highness, I don't think it's appropriate. After all, His Majesty loves concubine Mian very much.
Love my ass. She's a witch. Since Feng Xiao doesn't let me get into Yunsu Palace, I'll figure a way to make the witch show herself. Keep up.
Yes, Your Highness. Evil witch, I know you are at home. Show yourself. If you have the gut to seduce other people's.
Who's out there? So noisy in the early morning.
Yunmian, you come out finally.
Hi Feng Wu. Did you come to me early in the morning to have fun with me?
No one wants to have fun with you. You're an evil witch. You fooled me yesterday. I won't be fooled by you again.
Why did Feng Wu change her mind? Did Wei Yuji instigate Feng Wu again?
I came prepared today. Open the box and let her see it.
Wow, so much gold.
I knew that even if you are a witch, you couldn't resist the temptation of gold. There are 50,000 taels of gold. Take it and leave my brother.
Rich people always like to buy people off with money.
What do you think, Yunmian? Are you tempted? All you have to do is leave my brother and it's all yours.
But I love your brother. How could I leave him for money? I'm bored anyway. Let's kill time by teasing her.
How can a witch fall in love with a man?
Witches have feelings too. I love your brother and your brother loves me too. So 50,000 taels of gold more.
Huh? You evil witch.
How could you leave me for just 100,000 taels of gold?
Brother, you heard her, right? She doesn't like you at all and she just bargained with me.
I was trying to persuade you to quit. I never said I was going to leave Feng Xiao.
Stop lying. You want gold. I can't believe you don't want them.
I don't want them.
Why don't you want to accept it? She wants to give it to you.
Huh?
Take it as a dowry from my family.
Xiao, how could you do this to me? It's my hard-earned money. How can you take it as a dowry?
I didn't take it. Didn't you ask your servants to carry the gold here and say that you would give it to Mian? See? You admit that too. Then I'll thank you for your gold on Mian's behalf.
My hard-earned money.
Poor her. She was fooled by Feng Xiao.
That's so sweet of you to give your money to Mian as a dowry. You've really grown up, Wu. How about this? I'll give you a reward for this. You can have fun in your mansion for a month, and you are not allowed to go out before you get bored.
A reward? It sounds great. Wait. Does it mean I'm grounded?
I guess 1 month is not enough. 2 months then.
1 month is enough for me. I'm going back to my mansion right now. Xiao is way too harsh on me. He not only took away my money, but also grounded me.
Xiao, are you sure it is okay to do this to Wu?
Don't worry, she won't be instigated since she's grounded now. All right, let's talk about you then.
What's wrong with me?
Wow, what is His Majesty gonna do to concubine Mian? This is so exciting.
Mian, you seem to like gold very much. Why didn't I know that before?
Women always like all kinds of shining things.
Then which one do you like more, me or gold?
Feng Xiao, don't do anything stupid in front of other people. It's bad for your reputation.
What other people?
We didn't see anything.
They look so good together. I'm gonna write a story about them.
Let's get out of here.
There are only 2 of us now. Can I go on?
Knock it off. Everyone sees me as an evil witch now. Are you really gonna be an addle-pated emperor who is addicted to having fun with beauties all day?
It doesn't matter whether I'm an addle-pated or sagacious emperor in people's eyes. I won't feel guilty as long as people live a peaceful and happy life under my rule. I don't care what people think of me.
People are so lucky to have such a great emperor like him.
Speaking of which, somehow, Jiangdu has been suffering from severe drought. This place used to be lucky with the weather all the time. I gotta settle this matter ASAP.
What? Then life must be hard for people living in Jiangdu.
Yeah, Wei Yuji and his henchmen troubled me with the drought, but none of them had thought of ways to deal with it. They said the drought was some kind of punishment from heaven because of you, so they forced me to execute you.
It's Wei Yuji again. This drought happens to give Wei Yuji a reason to deal with us.
I'm not afraid of Wei Yuji. I just feel really sorry for what people living in Jiangdu who are going through this. The crops have died, and the rivers have dried out in just a few days, and some people even died of sun exposure. It's so heartbreaking.
Don't worry, Xiao. I can deal with the drought in Jiangdu. Don't forget that I'm an immortal. I can go up there and pray for rain.
Ah, I almost forgot. You are an immortal. But will it bring you any trouble?
Not at all. The god of rain and I are good friends. I'll ask him to do me a favor.
That's great. Since you can pray for rain, I've thought of a way to solve three problems at one time. The three problems are Wei Yuji, the rumor about you, and the drought.
What is it?
Xiao took away all my money and grounded me for a month. And I haven't got rid of that evil witch.
Have you heard about it? There is a rumor that His Majesty's preference for concubine Mian has brought drought to Jiangdu as punishment.
Are they talking about Yun Mian?
Exactly. Looks like concubine Mian is really an evil witch. Otherwise, Jiangdu wouldn't have suffered from drought since it had never happened in that place.
You've got a point. Let's try to stay away from Yunsu Palace in case the evil witch eats us all.
And I also heard that a minister advised His Majesty to execute concubine Mian, but His Majesty refused and berated the minister. His Majesty is totally bewitched by concubine Mian.
What? I didn't expect this to happen. I gotta go back and persuade Xiao to kick Yun Mian out of the palace. I must help Xiao get rid of that evil witch.
Xiao, do you mean the way to get rid of Wei Yuji? The rumor about me and the drought all at once is to create another emperor?
Exactly. I gotta get rid of Wei Yuji before he starts a rebellion, and I need to save people in Jiangdu from the drought ASAP. Neither of these two problems can be settled without me.
That's why you wanted me to create a new emperor who looked just like you with my magic. The fake one will help you hold Wei Jiyu off in the capital, and the real one will go to Jiangdu with me to deal with the drought. As long as we get rid of the drought, the rumor about me will be unfounded. Then we can come back to the capital and deal with Wei Yuji. That's how the three problems get settled all at once.
You always read my mind. So can you create a fake emperor?
Of course. I'm capable of doing everything as I'm an immortal.
Eh? Mian, did you just try to kill me or what?
What nonsense are you talking about? I need to use hair as a medium to make a fake person. But the fake person is just a puppet with a soul. It's mechanical and slow-witted. People will find out easily if it is used to deal with something complicated.
Without a soul? Baiban.
Yes, Your Majesty.
What does he want Baiban to do? Oh, I got it. Xiao wants me to change Baiban's face into his. Then the fake emperor will have a soul. This plan is brilliant.
Baiban, I cut your salary in half accidentally before. Do you hate me?
Not at all. Instead, I think it just makes me work harder. Thank you so much, Your Majesty. I gotta be careful with this. I'll be screwed if I give the wrong answer.
All right, I know you were wronged. Now I need you to do one thing for me. I will double your salary for the next year if you succeed.
Am I dreaming now? I'd like to do everything for you, Your Majesty.
Get up and close your eyes.
Yes. What? Close my eyes?
Do you still want your salary or not?
Of course I do. His Majesty is so unpredictable. I'm wondering what he is going to do to me.
Mian, I'll leave it to you then.
Got it. It's done.
We look exactly the same now. Open your eyes, Baiban. It's done? What do you mean by saying look exactly the same, Your Majesty?
Just see for yourself.
What? Ah!
It's Xiao's voice. Is the evil witch Yun Mian trying to hurt Xiao? I'm gonna stop her.
He even has the same voice as mine. That's good. I guess no one could find out the truth this way.
Of course. After all, I'm an excellent magician. I'm sure no one will find out this is a fake emperor.
What's going on here? Why are my face and voice the same as His Majesty's? Where is my body? Am I still Baibon? Where has my body gone? You are still Baibon. Mian just turned your appearance into mine temporarily. It's just a trick. Phew, I'm still Baibon. But why are you doing this anyway? I don't think it's appropriate, Your Majesty. Listen, Baibon. I'll tell you what you are going to do next. Mian and I are going to Jiangdu to deal with the drought. You gotta stay in the capital and pretend to be the emperor to help me hold Wei Yuji off. What? Pretend to be the emperor? I can't do it, Your Majesty. There is no way I can pretend to be as manly and imposing as you. People will find out. Does the pay rise not sound appealing? It does, but...
Xiao.
Huh?
It's Feng Wu. Why does she come back here?
Ah, Princess Wu is coming. I can't let her see me like this. I'm gonna hide somewhere. No need. The task starts right now. You're not gonna be paid forever if you fail this. I can't, Your Majesty. Please don't do this to me. Let's give Baibon a test to see if he can manage to deceive Wu. Mian, let's hide somewhere and observe.
Okay, go for it, Baibon.
Please help me, concubine Mian. If Princess Wu finds out the truth, she will give me a hard time for sure.
Xiao. Xiao, are you alright? I heard you screaming just now. Did that evil witch try to hurt you?
I guess I have no choice but to play along.
Ahem. I'm fine, Prin. Don't worry about me, Wu.
You are not fine. I clearly heard your screaming. Where is Yunmian?
Concubine Mian? Ah. She's out running some errands for me.
Your Majesty, I know I was not supposed to call concubine Mian by that, but I just tried to make it look real. You can't blame me for this.
What? She's an evil witch. The only thing she can do is make trouble. The drought in Jiangdu is caused by her. Xiao, you gotta kick her out of the capital ASAP. Otherwise, the people in Jiangdu will go on suffering.
I get it. Let's talk about this later.
Looks like Princess Wu also heard the rumor about concubine Mian and believed it. But I don't dare to meddle in things that concern these noble people. I hope that Princess Wu won't pester me with this matter.
Talk about it later? Xiao, you've changed. You used to be empathetic and love your people more than everything else. The people in Jiangdu are suffering right now. I can't believe you asked me to talk about it later.
I...
Got it. You are bewitched by Yunmian. Wake up, Xiao.
Help me, Your Majesty. You are never gonna see me again if you don't.
Xiao, I'm afraid Princess Wu won't let Baibon go if we don't help him out of it.
All right, it's time for us to show up now.
I want the previous Xiao back. I can't live without him.
I'm back.
Eh? Xiao, did you come back because you heard me? Wait, isn't Xiao staying with me all the time? There are two Xiao? Ghost.
I didn't expect Wu to be so weak and timid that she just passed out. It's better this way. I don't have to explain to her why there is another me.
Hey, this is not good, okay? I can't believe you are happy to see your sister pass out.
I'm so screwed. I failed to complete the task given by His Majesty, and Princess Wu passed out because of me. I'm doomed to die since I've offended both His Majesty and Princess Wu.
Baibon, what are you mumbling about? Get up now.
Did I just get my body back? My face and my aura. Everything is back. It feels so good to be myself.
Seems like you felt bad about looking the same as me before.
Of course not, Your Majesty. It's my great honor to look the same as you. You are the most handsome and incredible man in this world ever. If I haven't had the chance, I would have never known what it felt like to have such a perfect face and body.
Baibon, if not for you, I would have never known there was such an ass-kisser in this world.
Although I feel honored to do this for you, I still think it's impossible to pretend to be you without being found out.
You just did a great job in front of Wu, didn't you? She just thought her brother was bewitched and didn't get suspicious at all.
That was because Princess Wu cared about you so much that she didn't think about anything else. But those ministers are all calculating and sophisticated. I'm afraid they won't be fooled by me.
Then just try not to talk to them. I'll fake my sickness and tell all the ministers not to come to court until I recover. In that case, I suppose you will be able to fool everyone before we come back from Jiangdu.
That's a great idea. You can fake your sickness whenever you can't make a decision or don't know what to do. Baibon, remember this, and you will be able to deal with every problem.
But
there is no but. Are you trying to disobey my order? Have I been too nice to you lately?
I dare not disobey you, Your Majesty. I've been loyal to you all my life. In this case, I'll give it a try.
That's not enough. This is about the safety of the whole country and all the people. I want you to promise that you will make it happen.
I promise I won't let you down, Your Majesty.
I'll give you a position in the central government once you get it done.
Thank you, Your Majesty. But I prefer to work as your guard like I always do.
Feng Xiao deserves to be the ruler of this country. He gave Baiban both pressure and a reward to make sure that he would try his best to fulfill the task.
Qitong Batong.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Send this letter to General Mo Li.
Got it.
Batong, tell all the ministers that they don't have to come to court anymore because I'm sick, and ask people to send all the reports to my study. No one is allowed to get near the study without my permission.
Got it.
Xiao, why did you write a letter to General Mo Li?
Wei Yuji needs armies if he wants to rise in rebellion against me. General Mo Li has 100,000 select troops. Wei Yuji will definitely try to win him over. I asked General Mo Li to accept the offer and take this opportunity to win the trust of Wei Yuji.
Turns out you want General Mo Li to be a spy, but is General Mo Li reliable? Aren't you afraid that he will betray you?
Don't worry, concubine Mian. General Mo Li will be the last one who betrays His Majesty in this world.
Why are you so sure?
Because,
Baiban, do you mean you will betray me before General Mo Li does? Should I kill you first in case you betray me one day?
that's not what I mean, Your Majesty. Although General Mo Li is the last one who will betray you, it doesn't necessarily mean that I will betray you. I'm just as loyal to you as concubine Mian is.
Did Xiao interrupt Baiban on purpose to prevent him from telling me the reason? Why did he do that anyway?
Mian, this is no special reason. It's just that General Mo Li and I get along well with each other. He has no reason to betray me.
All right, he's your subordinate. I'll trust him if you do. What Xiao said just made me more suspicious. What special reason is it? Could it be?
What are you thinking about? Now that everything is prepared, let's leave for Jiangdu.
Wait, Xiao. There is one more thing. Princess Wu is innocent and pure. I'm afraid she will be used as a pawn by Wei Yuji. For her safety, how about we take her with us?
You've got a point. Besides, Baiban might expose his identity if Wu is around. Let's take her with us.
Okay. Now, we really have everything prepared. Baiban, close your eyes and count to 10. Then your appearance will be turned into Xiao's, and we will be gone.
Okay. Concubine Mian, can you make the three of you gone in a blink of an eye? That's impressive.
Well, that's kind of my family heirloom. Xiao, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go to Jiangdu.
Okay. Can we really go directly to Jiangdu through this array? That would be amazing. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm gonna open my eyes now. Wow, they have really gone. Concubine Mian is such an amazing magician. His Majesty and Concubine Mian have gone to help people in Jiangdu now. I should try my best to fulfill the task that they gave me. Come on, Baiban. No. Feng Xiao. I can do it.
General Mo Li's mansion.
General Mo, you saw it yourself on the court today. His Majesty cares about nothing but that evil witch now. If it goes on like this, I'm afraid the whole country will be in danger. You can't just be loyal to His Majesty and ignore the fact.
General Mo Li.
That's enough, Chancellor Wei. My soldiers and I will be loyal to His Majesty till death. I'll never turn against His Majesty.
You are so stubborn. You are the one to blame if something bad happens to our country. I've been persuading him for 2 hours and it doesn't work on him at all. But I need armies if I want to seize power. I'm going to talk Mo Li into helping me no matter what.
If there's nothing else, please.
General Mo, there's an urgent letter.
I see.
It doesn't look like a dispatch. Who sent this letter to Mo Li anyway?
Chancellor Wei, about what you said before, I agreed.
What? Why did you suddenly agree to this, General Mo? Is it because of the letter?
This letter is from someone in the palace. It says that His Majesty canceled the meeting every morning because of that evil witch, and she even talked His Majesty into weakening my power.
Have you got an eye in the palace?
I know His Majesty will doubt my loyalty as I'm worshipped by soldiers and loved by people, so I gotta do something to protect myself. But I didn't expect that His Majesty would listen to that evil witch and weaken my power after I've risked my life and fought for him all these years. Since he is so ruthless and unwise, why should I be loyal and faithful to him anyway?
That's a smart decision, General Mo. Then let's join hands to create a more peaceful and wonderful world for the people. Feng Xiao, I can't believe you just forced Mo Li to ally with me yourself. Your throne is gonna be mine soon.
You are so foresighted, Chancellor Wei. So what are we supposed to do next? I gotta deploy my troops in advance in case His Majesty kicks me out of the army abruptly.
There's no rush. I'm gonna go back and plan it out perfectly. I'll make sure everything goes smoothly.
Then I'll be waiting for it. Chancellor Wei, take care. I feigned acceptance of Wei Yuxi's offer as His Majesty asked. Looks like His Majesty is about to take action. Please rest assured, Your Majesty. I'll get rid of everyone who dares to go against you.
Xiao, we have arrived at Jiangdu.
It's not Jiangdu anymore. It's hell on earth.
Water.
I knew the situation here was terrible, but I still didn't expect to see this.
Xiao, are you alright? Why are you coughing up blood?
I've never seen this scene before. It makes me very shocked and emotional. Don't worry about me, Mian. Let's save the people here from the drought first.
But you just coughed up blood. How about we settle down and let me check on you first?
I'm fine.
Even so, we still gotta find a place to live and put Princess Wu down, right? You can't do anything to help people here with Princess Wu in your arms.
All right, let's find an inn for Wu.
The inn.
It's empty here. Even the owner is nowhere to be found. I guess we need to find a room by ourselves.
It's hard for people in Jiangdu to survive, let alone run a business.
Xiao, it's getting worse. Sit down and let me check on you.
Calm down, Mian. Maybe I just haven't acclimatized yet.
This can't be the reason why you coughed up blood. Huh? There seems to be some demonic aura inside Xiao's body. What? The demonic aura is eroding Xiao's dragon spirit? And the demonic aura is coming from that mountain?
You don't look well, Mian. Is something wrong with my body?
As an emperor, you're full of dragon spirit in your body. The reason you coughed up blood is that demonic aura was eroding your spirit. And I saw that the demonic aura was from a mountain looking like a dragon, which is not far away from here.
A mountain looking like a dragon? Maybe you're talking about Mount Kunlun in Jiangdu. Mount Kunlun, the oldest mountain in Jiangdu, is where the dragon spirit comes from. You are not supposed to find a demonic aura there.
Let's go look into it. If I'm not mistaken, the drought in Jiangdu is related to that demonic aura.
Okay, I can go with you, since Wu is still unconscious.
I'll use my witchcraft to send us there.
Who am I? Where am I?
Didn't expect Princess Wu to wake up at this moment. How do I explain this?
Are you all right, Wu?
Your Majesty? You have no idea how frightened I was, Your Majesty. I did see two of you. Geez, don't get close to me. I don't know if you're a ghost or Your Majesty.
Wu, I'm your brother.
Princess Wu, he is really Feng Xiao. Have a close look at him and you'll know I'm right.
No way. It was surely you who found a ghost and asked him to dress up as His Majesty. You're an evil witch while he's a ghost. Both of you are bad guys. Get away from me.
That's enough, Feng Wu.
I still don't believe you're my brother even if you warned me as he did.
What?
Princess Wu has freaked out now. She'll be more afraid of you if you keep doing this. I can handle it.
What do you want, Yun Mian? I'm telling you, Yun Mian, if something bad is happening to me, His Majesty will make you pay a price.
The man in front of you is your brother, not a ghost, Princess Wu. If he were a ghost, he wouldn't have a shadow of himself. But have you seen what that is?
A shadow? So he really is my brother. But why did I see two of them back then?
I have no idea how to explain it.
Leave it to me. Two of me? You must have made a mistake. I still have an emergency to deal with. No time to talk about that nonsense with you.
Please don't leave me here, Your Majesty. I won't talk about that anymore. I definitely got it wrong. I'm merely worried that the evil witch would hurt you, Your Majesty. And that's why I was so paranoid.
Fine. What she said does make a point. But I can't believe Feng Xiao paltered with her just like that. He is so good at manipulating his sister.
Don't call Mian that way ever again.
But she really is, This room doesn't look like one in the Imperial Palace, Your Majesty. Where are we now?
Jiangdu. And we're here to look into the drought. Since you were in a coma for the past few days, we also took you here.
Here is Jiangdu? It must have taken a couple of days to arrive here from the capital. Didn't expect me to sleep for so long. What a sleeping beauty I am.
I never found you beautiful when you were asleep. You stay here. We gotta head out to Mount Kunlun to deal with an emergency. Off we go, Mian.
Hey, Hold on, Your Majesty. Don't leave me alone. I'm afraid of ghosts. What I want is to stay with you. If you leave me here, I'll make trouble for you.
Don't you dare.
Feng Xiao, just take her with us. She's just a girl. It's hard for her to stay here without doing anything. What if she goes out and gets in danger?
But the place we're going to is also dangerous.
Don't worry, I have a plan. I left a witchcraft mark on the princess. If she is in danger, this mark will protect her.
How considerate you are, Mian. All right, Wu, you can come with us.
I assure you, Your Majesty. I'll listen to you on everything. Let's go now. It's my first time heading out to Mount Kunlun.
She must think that we're going on a travel.
Mount Kunlun.
Is this Mount Kunlun? Just a bare mountain, totally different from that spiritual mountain written in the book.
Based on the book, Mount Kunlun is where the dragon spirit comes from. If the dragon spirit is damaged, all plant fairies will be affected. In this case, the whole mountain will be barren and infertile. It's likely to be the reason for the drought.
So if we find the dragon spirit and help it recover, Mount Kunlun will change back to a lively place. Am I right? Where is the dragon spirit?
Feng Xiao, I only found out about this place through my witchcraft. The dragon spirit in Mount Kunlun is mixed with the demonic aura. Where it exactly gathers together is unknown to me. Feng Xiao.
Never mind, we still have time to look for it.
Your Majesty.
Feng Xiao, your body is getting weak now.
Right, I also feel it too. The reason why I'm getting weak is that I'm close to the place where the dragon spirit is seriously damaged.
Feng Xiao, we'd better come back to the inn since we don't know where the dragon spirit is. I'll treat you.
No need. I know where we can find the dragon spirit.
M?
This way.
So this is how Feng Xiao leads us to the dragon spirit. He is getting weak, which means we're close to the place where the dragon spirit is badly damaged. He's risking his life to track down the dragon spirit. His body is getting worse now. My witchcraft doesn't work anymore.
It's okay, Mian. I can hang on for now.
Feng Xiao. Feng Xiao, just quit it. Let's come back.
I have a sense that we're close to the dragon spirit.
But you're way more important than that stupid dragon spirit. You've been vomiting blood on the way here. You may die due to lack of blood.
People in Jiangdu are living in hell, Mian. I want to help them out ASAP.
But
what happened to you, Your Majesty? Why are you vomiting blood? I've asked you about it a few times. Please tell me the answer.
I'm fine. Just keep going.
I won't leave here unless you tell me, Your Majesty. What's going on?
Feng Xiao.
Ah, please help me. Huh?
Thank God I catch you, Feng Xiao. You're so weak now, if you really fall into there, there's no way I can treat you.
I won't die just like that.
Don't worry, she's fine.
I'm not fine at all. You're such an evil witch.
Did you hear that? Without that witchcraft mark I left on her, she would have fallen down and got in danger.
Yunmian, how could you tell His Majesty I'm fine, even though you didn't come to help me out? You should thank God that I'm still alive.
That's also why I said you're fine. I knew you would get out of danger on your own. What's that?
Cut it out, you evil witch. Your intimidation doesn't work on me. There's no way you could make me scared. Is that an evil spirit?
Princess? Let's get down there. She's merely unconscious. Let me see what it is. Is that a black serpent statue?
I've got a feeling. It was the statue that damaged the dragon spirit.
Damaged by black serpent statue? Let me check it with my witchcraft. The dragon spirit in Mount Kunlun is from that golden dragon? Looks like black serpent statue caught it and is grabbing its spirit away. Feng Xiao, black serpent statue is taking away the dragon spirit. That's why you're getting weak, and Jiangdu is suffering from the drought.
That explains a lot. Speaking of which, does that statue ring a bell to you?
Not at all. You mean that black serpent?
Exactly. This statue is also surrounded by an evil vibe.
That can't be true. The black serpent killed itself back then. Is it still alive?
The drought in Jiangdu is getting worse lately, so this statue has surely been here for a while. The most likely reason in my mind is the black serpent who is still alive built this statue here a while ago. Or there's another evil snake here.
Feng Xiao. Whether this statue is related to the black serpent or not, I gotta destroy this statue ASAP or your life will be in danger. Let me get you and the princess up.
No, I want to stay with you.
Listen to me, Feng Xiao. This statue is full of evil spirit. I gotta keep you from any danger when I destroy it.
Mian.
I'll meet you up there. Don't worry, I'll be right up. All right, time to deal with you. Wherever you came from, you're unforgivable for putting Jiangdu and Feng Xiao through hell. It's done. Without the black serpent statue, the dragon spirit won't get damaged anymore. In that case, Feng Xiao will get better, and Jiangdu will also be free of the drought. What's going on?
Is Mian okay down there? Is this? I'm better again. Mian destroyed the statue. I'll go to get Mian. What's going on?
Who led this shaking? So annoying. Why is everything around me shaking?
Something is moving under the ground. Damn it! Mian is still down there. Mian!
Where are you going, Your Majesty? Let's run away from here.
Mian is still in the pit. I gotta get her out.
The pit is too deep, Your Majesty. There's no way you could save her. You won't make it.
I'm coming for you, Mian.
What? His Majesty jumped into the pit without a second thought for Yun Mian. Get up, Your Majesty. This pit is falling down. Is His Majesty flying out of the pit with Yun Mian? Such a lovely moment. Ah! Help me, Your Majesty.
Wu is so timid. It's her second time being unconscious out of shock today.
The princess is still a girl. It's quite normal for her to freak out over this.
I was so worried about you when I don't see you get up here.
I was looking for what caused this earthquake in the pit. After making sure it was the dragon spirit instead of the evil beast, I decided to come up. I'm a fairy. There's no way I'd be in danger. But how could you jump into the pit directly? Did you forget how weak you were? If I hadn't caught you with my witchcraft, you'd have been injured.
Are you concerned about me, Mian?
You... Don't change the subject. I'm pointing out your mistake.
I know I was wrong, but I'd recovered right away. See? I'm fine now.
You're finally all right now.
That's all because of you, Mian. Mian, you destroyed that statue and saved the people in Jiangdu as well as me. How do I repay you?
You don't have to.
I think it's necessary. What about returning your favor in a sexual way?
Since when did he become so good at flirting?
Am I dead?
Wu is awake. Get away from me.
Your Majesty, thank God you're still here. I'm not dead, right? Did you save me, Your Majesty?
Why are you awake now, Wu? It was Yun Mian. You should thank her for it.
It was you? Thanks. Hang on, you're a witch, aren't you? How come you saved me? Are you lying to me, Your Majesty?
You still believe I'm a witch?
Aren't you? Hang on, that reminds me. Before I fell into that pit, I saw you fly out of it, holding His Majesty. You are a witch, that monster I saw in the pit and the earthquake. Are you behind all of these?
How could you talk to Mian in that attitude? She saved you.
Don't be mad at her, I'll explain it. Princess Wu, not only witches are able to fly. Maybe I'm a fairy.
You think I'm unaware of the difference between witches and fairies? Fairies all live in heaven. If you really are one, you wouldn't have been here.
Maybe that's because I came down for a reason.
When will you stop tricking me? Since you said you're a fairy, you surely know lots of other fairies. Do you know who is in charge of the rain?
Of course. We used to play cards together.
Play cards? Such bullshit. Since you're close to him, could you tell him to make the rain fall? If it'll be rainy in Jiangdu tomorrow, I'll call you fairy instead of witch.
Rainy in Jiangdu?
But if you fail tomorrow, you'll leave His Majesty forever. Will you do as I said? Yun Mian will surely turn me down, and then His Majesty will realize she's a witch, and then he'll chase her away.
Just ignore her, Mian.
Why? Her request is good. Jiangdu has been suffering from the drought for days. It's time to rain.
But...
Feng Xiao, people are all looking forward to the rain. I accept your request, Princess Wu. It'll rain in Jiangdu.
She said yes?
Ha ha ha. The statue with the shape of me is collecting dragon spirits for me in Mount Kunlun, while I'm also absorbing dragon spirits from other places. When I level up, Yun Mian will be no match for me even if she's a fairy. What's going on? Those dragon spirits I've got are gone. No. Come back, my dragon spirits. Damn it, I gotta figure out what happened. Did she? Yun Mian smashed the statue I left in Mount Kunlun. Damn it, she ruined my plan again. The statue is destroyed, which impacted my body as well. I need more dragon spirits to recover. Since Yun Mian is in Mount Kunlun, no one is protecting Feng Xiao in the Imperial City. I can ask Wei Yuji to directly usurp the throne. If he succeeds, I can have all the dragon spirits in the world. Even if he fails, the Imperial City will be in turmoil. Then the dragon spirits will be unstable, and I can absorb them more easily. Go. Tell Wei Yuji to act immediately.
Mansion of the Chancellor of the Left.
General Mo, everything is well arranged. All you need to do is lead your army and invade the Imperial Palace with me.
I'll follow every order of yours. I wish it won't cost the lives of too many of my soldiers.
Don't worry. As I'm planning, we can seize the throne without a single toll.
Mr. Chancellor, are you okay? If I saw it right, it was a black snake. Is it the Fairy Yun's witchcraft he mentioned to me?
I'm fine. Fairy Yun sent me a message. She has tricked Yun Mian, the witch who protects Feng Xiao, to leave the palace. We can implement our plan now. We will start at 9 in the evening tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, I'm always at your service. This is so much sooner than I expected. Shall I write a letter to His Majesty so that he can get prepared? No, His Majesty has told me not to contact him after surrendering to Wei Yushi. I'll play it by ear.
An inn in Jiangdu.
I thought it'd take a while for her to fall asleep, but she's asleep the moment she hit the hay.
She was shocked many times today, after all. She must be tired. She's asleep now. So without further ado, I'll go to ask the Rain Fairy to make it rain in Jiangdu.
Mian,
What's the matter?
will there be anything problematic if you go?
I'm close to the Rain Fairy. It will go smoothly, don't worry.
You will come back, right?
Of course. I will come back before dawn if everything goes right. Oh, I see he's worried that I won't come back once I'm gone. Rest reassured I will come back. We just started to date. How can I leave you?
Mian, I'll be waiting for you.
Okay, I'll remember that you're here waiting for me.
Please begin to rain. What we are is a living hell.
We want rain in our droughty hometown.
It's time to rain, the Rain Fairy. We're all looking forward to it.
Turns out so many fairies are lining up to ask the Rain Fairy for help. I've got to tell the Rain Fairy what happened in Jiangdu and ask him if he can help me first.
In the Rain Fairy's palace.
Mr. Xiao,
Fairy Yun Mian, what brings you here? You're supposed to be in charge of reproduction and pregnancy in the mortal world, aren't you?
something happened in the middle of my mission. I need your help. Could you make it rain in Jiangdu, Mr. Xiao?
Make it rain in Jiangdu. Let me check the rainfall of Jiangdu. Sorry, I can't. Its rainfall in the first half of this year is up to standard. The next rain is in the second half.
Could you make an exception? Jiangdu is suffering from a drought as the dragon spirits were damaged. Although we've solved the problem about dragon spirits, the people in Jiangdu are desperate for rain. Mr. Xiao, look at those miserable people. Please make it rain in Jiangdu and save them.
Sorry, Fairy Yun Mian. You have to follow the rules if you want me to make an exception. Only by finishing those steps can you tell me to make an exception.
1, 2, 3. If I do as it says, you'll make it rain in Jiangdu, right? I got it. I'm on my way out.
Hold on. Are you sure you've known all of them? There are plenty of requirements left.
What? I've got to do that many things.
Making an exception is not as easy as you imagine.
But there are so many places I need to go. The paperwork is such a waste of time. When will you solve problems in one go?
Whatever you say, you still have to abide by the rules. As long as you finish all of them, I'll make it rain in Jiangdu. I'll leave you to it. I still have things to do.
Hold on, Mr. Xiao. What a ruthless man. If I do those things on my own, making it rain in Jiangdu is impossible. I need others' help. Hey! Swirling gate.
Yun Mian, is there any problem? We're playing cards.
That monkey was so close to losing. Come to join us.
Nonsense! It was your dog who almost lost in the last round.
Why did they always play cards each time I came to them? Do they have nothing to do every day? Sorry to disturb you again. The thing is, I want to make it rain in Jiangdu and I need your help.
Make it rain in Jiangdu? I know how to do it. When I escorted my master to the Western Land, I did the same thing. You have to wait for the chicks to eat a pile of rice, the dog to lick all the powder, and the light to melt the lock.
All you went through is not what I have to do now. I asked the Rain Fairy, and he said he wouldn't make it rain until I finished those things.
Whoa! They're the same.
This new rule will wear you off. Compared to it, waiting for chicks to eat the rice is much better.
Composing an application and letting the local magistrate fairy sign it? That's ridiculous. Is that used to inform the local magistrate fairy in case he would be flushed away by too many rains?
I have no choice. Rain Fairy said I must obey the rule. Please help me. After all of this comes to an end, I will throw a peach party to repay your assistance.
A peach party? I'm in.
We're friends, Yunmian. I will surely help you.
Playing cards is quite boring. I need a distraction.
Thank you so much. So here are what you need to do. I will compose an application while you, Cheng. You will line up and take a number. You're close to the Dragon Emperor, so please tell him to sign my application. And young Jian will come to the Magistrate Fairy. At last, I will come back to Cheng and give my application with the signatures we need to Rain Fairy. Once he signs it, our task is finished. Remember what you need to do?
Sure.
For people in Jiangdu.
For people in Jiangdu.
I feel so excited.
For the peach party.
I'll write the best application.
Don't you dare turn me down.
Is the magistrate fairy close to us? Go ahead, Xiaotian. Go bring him to me.
Getting them to sign it is the hardest thing I've ever done.
Thanks, Tai Yi.
Lining up is nothing for the sake of Yunmian.
There's one step left.
I'm so exhausted. Yunmian, you must give me the biggest peach.
Yunmian, you will go to the spiritual spring with me.
Mr. Xiao, here is my application with all signatures you ask for. Take a look.
Good. The paperwork is done. I'll make it rain in Jiangdu tomorrow. You won't be able to do that today. It's supposed to be a new day in the mortal world.
What? A new day in Jiangdu? I have to go, Mr. Xiao. Once I give you the signal, you must make it rain right away. Got it?
Sure. I'll make it rain at once.
How time flies. Feng Xiao must be worried about me.
In the front of the inn in Jiangdu.
Where has Yunmian been? She promised today would be a rainy day in Jiangdu, but now she's nowhere to be found.
Mian didn't come back last night. Does she get in any trouble?
Yunmian has surely run away for being afraid, Your Majesty. We shouldn't keep wasting our time waiting for her. Let's find a way to make it rain in Jiangdu on our own.
Mian will come back. I have faith in her. She's never broken any promise.
Please make it rain, Rain Fairy.
They're praying to Rain Fairy, Your Majesty.
Let's find out what's happening.
Are you gonna pray to Rain Fairy with them? That does make sense. As an emperor, your wish is easier to come true than those commoners. I think Rain Fairy will do you a favor.
That's just a title people used to call me. Honestly, I'm the same as those people.
Your Majesty, I heard what you said. Are you the Emperor?
Of course. This is our emperor. Isn't that obvious? Don't you kneel down in front of His Majesty?
I've seen His Majesty.
Good day, Your Majesty.
Why are you kneeling toward an incompetent Emperor? Just get up.
Watch your mouth, old man. His Majesty is not an incompetent emperor.
Because he fell in love with a witch and trusted the wrong woman, Jiangdu is suffering the drought as his punishment. So many people have died. Is he not an incompetent emperor?
I agree. Jiangdu was such a benign place, but now the drought is happening here. He's behind this.
Right. He fell in love with a witch. How incapable he is.
That's nonsense. That witch is behind the drought. His Majesty has nothing to do with this. His Majesty was also cheated by her.
Quit it, Wu.
Your Majesty?
As your emperor, I should take the blame for what you're suffering. It is my fault. I'd like to apologize to you and everyone in Jiangdu, and I can assure you that Yun Mian is not a witch. She's been also concerned about Jiangdu and tried to deal with it.
What's the point of apologizing? How foolish you are to still have faith in that witch. Having you ascend to the throne is a disaster for us. To hell with you and that witch. We wouldn't have suffered from the drought.
His Majesty doesn't want to see people die. At the idea of the drought, he decided to head for Jiangdu with us. He has made an apology. Why are you still blaming him? You're going too far.
We're going too far? You have no idea what watching your families die feels like.
What? Your Majesty?
I understand that you have resentment, but I hope you can calm down and we can solve the problem together. The drought will end very soon. There will be rain.
Rain? We've been praying all the time, but it never rained. We won't buy that anymore.
I swear on my life that it will rain very soon.
He trusts Yunmian so much from the very beginning till now.
We won't believe a single word you say. It's a punishment for you from heaven. It won't rain.
It won't rain unless you're dead. kill this incompetent emperor.
What? They're crazy. They want to kill him.
Don't be afraid.
Watch out.
Oh?
I want revenge for my wife's death.
Don't harm Feng Xiao.
Yun Mian.
Who are you? She looks like a beautiful fairy. Who is she?
I'm the witch, as you call me.
What? You're a witch?
How dare you admit it in front of us? Countless people died because of you. I'm gonna kill you. Kill the witch and the emperor.
I'd like to see you try.
What? Did you see that? There was a golden light, and the brick was broken.
She's a witch and she knows witchcraft. We're not a match for her.
Is she angry? I've never seen her so mad. She was always smiling even when I called her a witch. Is it because they want to kill His Majesty?
I like her so much more when she's furious.
Well, feeling scared now? You were all excited about killing Feng Xiao just now, weren't you? Why are you getting cold feet now?
Because you're a witch.
And you know witchcraft. Of course we'll be afraid.
Do you think Feng Xiao can't beat you up? He sincerely thinks of you as his people. He understands your feelings and doesn't want to harm you, so he didn't fight back. But you took advantage of his kindness.
He didn't fight back because he knew we were right. He's a useless emperor who doesn't care about the people at all.
Is he? If so, why didn't he stay in the imperial palace but come here? Why did he risk his life in Mount Kunlun only to alleviate the drought? Why did he especially ask me to make it rain? You didn't know what he had done at all and wronged him. I don't see any reason to make it rain for you.
Mian.
Feng Xiao?
I know you're angry, but make it rain for them anyway. They're my people after all.
But they cursed you and wanted to kill you.
They're not bad people. It's natural for normal citizens to be resentful of me after suffering such a serious drought. Just let them go.
Fine, that was just a threat. I will give them rain.
I knew that you were sensible, but to be honest, I'm really glad to see you got so angry for my sake, because it means you care about me very much.
Not very much.
Hey, you can't hold hands in front of so many people.
Were you scared by them?
No, I'm a princess. Why would I get scared by that small friction? Where did you go? You haven't forgotten our bet, have you?
No, of course. I went to ask the Rain Fairy for help.
Boasting again, are we? Then prove it to me. I don't believe that you know the Rain Fairy.
Wait a moment. You all think that the drought is a punishment from heaven for Feng Xiao, as he's an incompetent emperor, yes?
That's the truth.
If it rains because he prays, will you still think so?
If he can make it rain right now, then he's a wise emperor recognized by heaven. But how could he do that?
You'll see it soon. Feng Xiao, go and pray. I'll inform the Rain Fairy to rain.
Are you going to give me the chance of showing magic power?
Yes, of course. You must impress them and make them change their mind about you. I'll show them that you're a wise emperor.
I don't care about what they think. I just want to be your Mr. Right.
Feng Xiao. All right, enough sweet talk. I don't want them to think badly of you. Go, otherwise we'd miss the time.
Okay, I'm going to pray now.
Feng Xiao, I already think of you as my Mr. Right.
Will it rain for His Majesty?
He's the emperor. If he's sincere, maybe he can be forgiven by heaven.
Respected Rain Fairy, the inhabitants of Jiangdu are suffering from a serious drought. Please rain for them. Sincerely, Feng Xiao.
He's praying. I'll inform the Rain Fairy right now.
Honored Rain Fairy, please show mercy and rain for your people. Highest regards, Feng Xiao. Huh?
What?
What's going on?
The document of praying rain for Bashu area misses a chapter. Take it back and ask them to resubmit.
Lord Rain, what's happening with you?
My statue in the lower world has been demolished, which is in turn affecting me now.
Is it common for statues to be destroyed in the lower world? How did it affect you?
I'm not sure. I need to look into it. Is this the Jiangdu that the fairy Yun Mian asked me to give the rain to? Did fairy Yun Mian do something to my statue? It's a mortal being. Why did my statue crack suddenly when this mortal being prostrated himself in front of it, and I myself was affected as well? Does it mean my statue doesn't deserve his worship, or is it me? It's against the providence for him to worship me? Who is this mortal being anyway? How come I couldn't bear his worship? Perhaps he's the reincarnation of some important fairies.
Lord Rain, did you find anything?
Get everyone ready to reign in Jiangdu. Give it a hard and long rainfall.
Lord Rain, there is a rainfall standard for each place. We can't just make exception for Jiangdu area. If the superior finds out about what we did, we will be punished.
I'll take full responsibility. Just do what I said.
Okay.
I can take a little punishment, but I can't stand being hurt again by this mortal being anymore. I could lose my position as an immortal. Just reign first, then I will ask the fairy Yun Mian about this mortal being.
The statue of the rain god cracked? The statue suddenly cracked when the emperor prostrated himself before it. It means he did so many bad things that God doesn't even want to forgive him.
The statue of the rain god cracked because of Feng Xiao? Does it have something to do with his imperial shadow?
You tyrant. What do you have to say about that?
It only proves the statue you built is not stable enough. It doesn't mean my brother is a tyrant.
God has made its sign clear. How dare you make excuse for him?
Quit talking and just kill him.
Stop.
Huh? It's raining? It's really raining. Lord bless us.
See? I knew my brother is not a tyrant.
Things are finally turning around for my people. Mian, thank you so much.
But I didn't even get to notify the rain god to rain yet.
Mian, look how happy they are.
Yeah, this rain is exactly what they need right now. I'm not sure why the Lord Rain did this without my advance notice, but I'm glad he did. He saved Jiangdu people.
What they want is always simple, which is to have enough to eat and wear, and live a peaceful life. It makes me feel sick to know someone would deny them such humble requests.
Feng Xiao, I can smell evil scent from that black serpent statue. I think that's the reason for draft in Jiangdu, not people. That black serpent must be still alive, or some other serpents made trouble.
I don't care if it's a human being, an evil, or a demon. Anyone who dares to hurt my people shall be punished.
Feng Xiao, I'll help you.
Mian, you've been such a great help to me. If it weren't for you, Jiangdu people would continue to suffer. What do you want for reward?
I can't take all the credit.
I think you can. I'll reward you with something I deem good if you can't think of anything.
What do you have in mind?
How about taking me as your reward?
What kind of reward is that?
This is the best reward I can think of. Don't you like me? I'll take that as a yes. Now come and take your reward.
Feng Xiao.
Fairy Mian.
Oh, someone's here.
Is that Wu?
Fairy Mian.
Hi, Princess Wu. Why did you call me Fairy Mian rather than Witch like before?
You remember that bet we made before? I said I would call you Fairy Mian if you bring rain to Jiangdu. You did it. I'm glad to call you Fairy Mian from now on.
Hold on. How did you know that I didn't use my demonic power to bring rain?
I just know it. You can't fool me. Only Heavenly God can bring rain to the earth. No evil could do that. You must be a fairy to bring rain. I'll call you Fairy Mian from now on.
Wu, you can't call her Fairy Mian.
Why not?
Because it's inappropriate. You need to call her sister-in-law.
I like Fairy Mian better.
Don't worry, just ignore him. You can call me Fairy Mian. Being called sister-in-law makes me feel uncomfortable.
See Feng Xiao? She wanted me to. You can't defy a fairy.
Wu should start picking up some manners, I guess.
The Emperor is there.
Huh?
Your Majesty, we apologize for saying all that unspeakable things about you. You are not a tyrant. You are a wise Emperor. Your benevolence and merits move the god and bring rain to us. Your Majesty, long live the Emperor.
Long live the Emperor.
People are simple, as Feng Xiao said. They support anyone who keeps them alive.
Lord Rain, do we continue?
Jiangdu has already received more rainfall from us than other locations have in recent years.
Let me see. The one people are kneeling before seems to be a mortal emperor. He sure is the reincarnation of some fairies. Why else would he be the emperor? He would definitely make it back to the fairyland sooner or later. I might lose my position as the Lord Rain if he found fault with me for having to kneel before my statue in the lower world. I have to make up for my mistake now.
Keep it going!
Yes, sir!
Please get up, my good sir.
I can't. I'm guilty. I shouldn't have believed other people's slanders. I shouldn't have been rude to your Majesty and insulted your Majesty. I deserve to die. Please grant me with death penalty. I almost hurt your Majesty. Please forgive me, your Majesty.
You suffered a lot from this severe drought. I understand you were testy. I won't blame you. Please get up, you all.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
The rain finally comes, and it seems it could go on for a while. Disaster relief supplies will be delivered here soon. Please consider them as compensation for your loss. I understand that nothing could compensate for what you have lost, but what's done is done. I hope we can all move forward and continue to live for those who you still care, for Jiangdu, and for me.
Rest assured, we will live and make it work. A good emperor like you would certainly make our life easier in the future.
I'm not sure when the rain will stop. Please go on and continue the remedial work. Don't forget to irrigate fields and retain water.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mian, let's go.
Feng Xiao, are we going back to the palace?
There is one more thing. Okay, let's go back now.
Feng Xiao, the thing you meant was to pay for our stay at that inn? I totally forgot about it.
Jiangdu people suffered so much. How could I take advantage of them?
You do make a great emperor. I can't believe you could be so thorough.
You want to know how thorough I am?
I mean you were meticulous, not...
Fairy Mian, what do you mean?
I mean he's a scrupulous man, that's all. Okay, forget about it. Let's go back to the palace.
Wow, what is it? Is it some kind of magic? We can make it back to the palace just like that?
Yes, just like that.
Cool, you really are a fairy.
Let's go. I wonder what happened to fake emperor there.
Hall of Mental Cultivation.
Nailed it.
Haha, I'm really cut out for this.
Eunuch.
Your Majesty.
I've already read and replied to all the memorials today.
Your Majesty is so diligent.
What else can I do? I wasn't allowed to go outside or do anything else besides reading those memorials. I'm so bored.
By the way, Your Majesty, it has been quite a while since her ladyship see you, and they miss you a lot. Shall I inform them to come over tonight?
Didn't I tell you? All I care about right now is my country and my people. I can't think of anything else. Don't let them disturb me.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'll tell her ladyships. Please rest early. I'll resign now.
Darn it. Why do you have to seduce me with women? How can I mess up with His Majesty's women?
It seems being an emperor is not as difficult as I imagined. It's just about skimming some memorials and sending back anyone who wishes to see me. I will definitely get the court post His Majesty promised me. Mother, I will be an officer soon and bring glory to our family.
Chancellor of the Left, you can't go in. His Majesty has already turned in.
What's the matter?
Your Majesty, I, Wei Yuji, wish to see you.
Why is he here at this time?
Now is not a good time for me. Please go.
I do have important issues to report. If Your Majesty can't listen to me right now, can I have your permission to ask the concubine Mian to deliver the message?
You can't visit her just because you wish to.
He wants to see concubine Mian? What does he have in mind?
So the fairy Yun was right. That siren is not here. I have nothing to fear about.
What? Is Wei Yuji starting a mutiny right now?
Wei Yuji, how dare you defy my imperial edict and break into my chamber? Guard.
Stop yelling, Your Majesty. I have controlled everyone in and outside the palace. No one would take orders from you.
What? Wei Yuji, you know you are revolting, right?
Feng Xiao, you are a despotic tyrant who favors wicked woman, ignores the court disciplines, and acts against people's wish. Many Jiangdu people suffered and died because of you. You are a fatuous emperor and you will perish this country. Today, I, Wei Yuji, for the sake of the people, will do the right thing, eradicate this foul king, and change the dynasty.
Dang. Why would Wei Yuji have to launch the mutiny right now? Mother, I'm sorry I can't make our family proud now. Your Majesty, when will you come back with concubine Mian? You are losing your throne here.
Charge! Charge!
I hear roaring sound coming from the palace. It seems there are people fighting each other.
It must be Wei Yuji. His men must have laid siege to the Hall of Mental Cultivation.
What? Bai Ban must be in danger now. Let's go save him.
Don't worry, he'll be fine. We should wait. I think there are more rebels yet to show up.
Do you think Bai Ban would hold that long?
Don't underestimate his thirst for life. Plus, he's not alone.
Feng Xiao, for the sake of old times, I'll make sure you are buried in the Imperial Mausoleum safe and sound if you abdicate and make me the emperor.
I can't issue the imperial edict even if I wanted to. I'm a fake emperor. What am I going to do? His Majesty only asked me to imitate him. He never authorized me to handle the rebellion.
If you don't issue the abdication edict, I'll have you ripped into pieces and fed to dogs.
Wait, You caught me off guard and I'm still in great shock. Can I have some time to consider this?
I can only buy some time for myself.
You'll consider it? Fine. How much time do you need? My enthronement will be more convincing if he actually abdicates and gives the official decree.
Won't be too long. How about
1 quarter? No problem.
1 month?
1 month. Are you kidding me?
Don't get mad. What you are asking is too important to be decided in a short time. I think I should get to have more time to consider, but I'll be okay with 20 or even 10 days if you think a month is too much.
If it weren't for your look, I would have seriously doubted whether you are true Feng Xiao or not. I'll count to 3. 1.
Please, that's too fast. How about 3 days?
2.
Hey, you counted way too fast even for 3 numbers. You have to start over.
I can't do this anymore. I have to run.
You are back, Mian.
What? Yun Mian?
Wei Yuji, I'm a pretty good fighter too. You want me dead? Try me.
Oh no, he's trying to escape. Take him.
Ah.
Chancellor of the Left, how could you let him go when you have so many men with you?
Who is he, Feng Xiao?
Wow, a mirror made of clouds. Fairy Mian is amazing.
He is General Mo Li.
He's Mo Li? Why would he stop Bai Ban from escaping? Did he betray you as well?
Don't worry, Mian. Mo Li will never betray me.
Eh?
He knows what I want. That's why he stopped Bai Ban. Mo Li sure is my soulmate.
Soulmate? Perhaps Feng Xiao and Mo Li are romantically involved?
Mo Li, I can't believe you betrayed me as well. Why did you stop me?
You are fatuous, tyrannical, and atrocious. It's not just me. Everyone hates you. The show isn't over yet. You can't go.
It's not just he. I know what General Mo Li means. He wants me to get Wei Yuzi to spill all the beans.
Wei Yuji, I see General Mo Li gives in to you now. So what? Even if you got the throne by murdering me, you still can't earn respect from all the officials.
Ha ha ha! Feng Xiao, you think I only have General No Li in this? How naive you are. Fine, I'm not afraid to tell you since you are a dying man now. Come on in, gentlemen.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
They all betrayed His Majesty?
Liu Qi, the Imperial Commander. Zheng An, former military commissioner of Yuzhou County. Gao Zheng, former Minister of Military Affairs. Wang Kongyi, Junior Minister of Justice. I see. I've got a lot of enemies here.
I didn't realize they were all bad people.
Feng Xiao, now that Mo Li has successfully uncovered so many traitors, shall we go down and take care of them now?
Let's wait a little longer. Mian, I still think there is some big fish behind it. Let's wait and see.
Big fish? Who could that be?
Feng Xiao, a sensible man will choose a good master to serve under, just like a smart bird will choose a good tree to make its nest. All these officials and the army led by General Mo are on my side. Do you still believe the court is uncontrollable for me? As for those who refuse to pledge loyalty to me, I can always have them removed after I become the emperor.
You've bought over so many people.
I wouldn't dare to revolt if I'm not prepared. Feng Xiao, I'm done talking to you. Since you refuse to hand over your throne, you are leaving me no choice but to take it on my own.
Oh no, Wei Yuji is going to kill me now. General Mo Li, help me.
General Mo Li?
I'll be the one who bears the responsibility of murdering the Emperor. I won't let it compromise your reputation, sir.
You.
Good. Thank you, General Mo Li. Even an arrogant man like Mo Li has proved his loyalty to me. It seems I'm the one destined to be the Emperor. Ha 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 ha! Feng Xiao is dead. Great. The throne is mine.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. Please ascend to the throne, Your Majesty.
Ha ha ha! Stand up, please. I can't move. Is it Yuner?
Ha ha. Since you've killed Feng Xiao for me, I'll take your body from now on. You should go to sleep now.
No,
I, Yuner, am the real emperor now. With Wei Yuji as my host, I will suck the blood from the dead emperor little by little and recover my demon force.
Yuner is behind this?
I knew Wei Yuji couldn't have pulled this off himself. Yuner planned everything. Mian, the big fish has made its appearance. Let's go.
Okay.
People, Feng Xiao is dead. From now on, the era of Wei is coming.
I like it better called Era of Feng.
This voice. What? Aren't you supposed to be dead?
I wouldn't have learned that there are so many people against me if I didn't ask someone to play dead for me. Bai Ban was faking death, and Moli has never betrayed me. I just didn't expect it was you, Yunur, who egged Wei Yuji on to revolt.
Stop pretending now. Get up.
General Moli, I can't believe you stabbed me so hard. I would have died a long time ago if it weren't for the fairy air given by the concubine Yun Mian.
It's a shame that your plan didn't work out.
I see. You brooded all along. I thought I had it all planned out, but I was only a pawn in this game. But I'll kill you today and suck your blood no matter what.
You have to get through me first.
Mian.
Yun Mian, I have attached myself to Wei Yuji now. You are a fairy. Don't forget that a fairy can't kill mortal beings.
I don't care if you are a demon or a mortal being. Anyone who dares to hurt Feng Xiao must die.
Ow! Yun Mian.
Aw, what? Am I dying? I was so close to the throne.
Yun Mian, how dare you kill a mortal?
I said, I would protect Feng Xiao in all cases, even if I have to break the rules for immortals.
Ow! Yun Mian, you killed a mortal being. You will be punished.
No need to concern yourself with that. Just go ahead and die like he did.
No, I can't die like this. No, I can't.
What just happened? What's with the cloud and rain? What's going on there?
Freeze.
Are you alright, Mian?
I'm fine, Feng Xiao. I just broke the rules by killing a mortal being. I'm afraid the divine troops will be after me soon. I had these mortals frozen. You can explain what happened to them later.
Don't worry, Mian. I'm here for you. No one will take you from me.
Yun Mian.
Mian.
Hey, guys.
Mian, I found the fourth special medicine, the holy fruit. Please let Feng Xiao take it immediately.
Great. Thank you, Chen Chuan. Feng Xiao, here's the special medicine. Take it and you will recover shortly.
Mian, promise me that you won't leave with the divine troops before I recover, okay?
Okay, I promise. I'll wait for you. They are here already?
Fairy Yun Mian, you violated 2 rules for immortals by murdering a mortal being and falling in love with the mortal Emperor Feng Xiao. Both are unpardonable sins. We are under order to take you back to the Celestial Court, where you will suffer from the Heavenly Thunder penalty.
I'm willing to take on all the responsibilities here. Please leave Feng Xiao out of this. He didn't do anything wrong.
Yun Mian.
If you insist. Heavenly Thunder chains. Chain her.
I'm sorry, Feng Xiao. I can't honor my promise.
No one takes her without my permission.
Feng Xiao?
How dare an immortal being like you defy orders of the Celestial Court?
Feng Xiao, leave me alone. Get out of here. Just remove me from your memory.
How could it be possible for me? We looked for Ganoderma and Panacea grass together. We fought bandits and prayed for rain. We have so many shared memories. Even though I have to die, I'll die with you. Even though I have to fight against the Celestial Court, I won't give in.
Feng Xiao.
You're just a mortal. Stop your wishful thinking.
Ah.
Mian. No, Mian.
What?
Feng Xiao.
I don't want to see you vanish from my sight anymore. No one can take you away from me.
Is this His Majesty?
What great power. It's the same as that in the starry world. This really is His Majesty.
The one who prayed for the rain was His Majesty.
Your Majesty, you're finally back.
Your Majesty.
Feng Xiao is His Majesty indeed.
I can't believe it. What the hell is this?
Well, since you address me like this, I'll be the one who makes the rules for immortals. You, Mian, didn't break the rules for immortals. Do you still dare to catch her?
No. Please excuse us. Sorry to bother you, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Goddess of fertility.
Your Majesty, though you've recovered, the rapid recovery severely hurt your foundations. You still need the help of one last special medicine if you want to have your name on the immortal class list.
One last special medicine? Is it the Sacred Lotus? Goddess, tell me where the Sacred Lotus is. I'll look for it.
Sacred Lotus is actually your heart.
What?
3,000 years ago, you were just a little sparrow then. You failed your upgrading and were almost dead. You happened to fall into His Majesty's arms, who was passing by. His Majesty placed a lotus heart made of sacred lotus inside your body. Thus, you finished your journey of being immortal, but you lost your memory before that. Later, His Majesty came to the human world to take the challenge from heaven. I learned that His Majesty has to take 5 special medicines to complete his challenge and get back his seat in the immortal class. So you were specially appointed here to help His Majesty finish this.
I see. It appears that Feng Xiao and I have been long destined.
His Majesty has to take 5 special medicines. Does it mean Yun Mian's heart has to be dug out and taken by His Majesty?
Huh? Yun Mian will die then. It's not going to be so dramatic, right?
Digging out the heart is too ruthless. Sacred Lotus has been transformed into a heart by His Majesty. It's a live thing now. The way of taking Sacred Lotus is quite different from taking other medicines. As for how to take it, only His Majesty knows it. Then I'll excuse myself, Your Majesty.
Wait, goddess. I'm confused. A different way? How to take it then?
Mian, go to the bedroom with me, and you'll know how.
Huh? In the bedroom? Feng Xiao, how on earth are you going to take the Sacred Lotus? Tell me, I'm so worried about you, eh?
You just can't wait to have me eat you, ain't you?
Eat me? You are going to eat the Sacred Lotus?
Yep. The way to take Sacred Lotus is to sleep with you.
What the hell? That's what you meant by take. You're not fooling me, are you?
Mian, how could I fool you? Let's give it a go.
No. Wait.
Mian, you don't want to sleep with me?
I
won't force you to do anything you don't want to do. I can endure the severe pain. Don't worry about me.
Hold on. Feng Xiao, I will. I'd love to sleep with you a long time ago.
Mian, I'm so happy to hear that. Don't be afraid, I'll be gentle.
No, I'm not afraid at all. Don't touch there.
Honey, I love you.
It's the dawn?
Mian, you are finally awake? It's almost noon.
You are to blame for this. You wore me out last night.
Let me help you recover with my power.
You regained your power? You are an immortal again?
Yes, Mian. I'm now the Emperor in both the mortal world and the celestial court. To not cause people's panic, I decide to be the Emperor in the mortal world first, and then return to the celestial court. What's more, I prepared you a surprise in the mortal world.
Surprise?
Come with me. Close your eyes.
Why so mysterious?
Look, this is the surprise.
May your majesty have an everlasting life. May your highness an everlasting life.
It's...
Mian, will you marry me? Whether we are in the mortal world or in the celestial court, you are my wife, and we shall always be together.
I do. Feng Xiao, I do. We'll never be apart from now on.
Yes, we'll never be apart.